Hello everybody, welcome to Equals and Alternatives episode 26. I am your host, Mike Vacanti, and we are coming off of a one-episode week, which is the poorest week in history, the short 2-month history of Equals and Alternatives. But I had a lot going on last week. I moved apartments, which is where I am now, filming from here. I'm gonna get a whiteboard in here. Like, this could be the new studio and could really work out nicely and maybe increase my output as well. We're reviewing Justin's organic peanut butter cups with the organic label and the USDA certified and the whatever this bullshit rainforest certified with a frog. Like, come on. Dark chocolate. Checking out at Starbucks, I picked this up. I'm not trying to knock Starbucks, even though I feel like I always am. But the fake health effect that we've talked about before is absolutely prevalent here. When you eat something like this, when you see dark chocolate organic and you think organic healthy, and you think, oh, dark chocolate, antioxidants, better than regular chocolate, like this is a good choice. You're gonna eat this, you're not going to move the dial the other way, you're not gonna compensate by eating a more healthy meal later on like you would if you had something like this. So the fake health effect is definitely prevalent. In 2 peanut butter cups, 210 calories. I believe in each of these. Let's get into taste because I actually haven't had these before and I want to see how they compare. They're a little bit smushed. Kind of interesting looking. The middle, not as much peanut butter stuff. It's dark chocolate, and I don't like dark chocolate quite as much as milk chocolate, so I'm a little bit skewed here. I don't dislike dark chocolate. I don't think this is that great. I prefer Reese's quite a bit, actually. I just ate, I'm not that hungry, so I don't want to continue on those. What else can we talk about? I thought about using this as a platform to discuss advantages and disadvantages of organic food in general, though that's more like a 5,000 blog post topic rather than a 6-minute video topic. At a high level, I don't play sides. I think that there are definitely both advantages and disadvantages to eating organic. One major disadvantage obviously being cost, which is relevant to all of us who aren't, Bill Gates billionaires. Organic food, I'm speaking anecdotally just by grocery store prices and my knowledge and my experience buying, but something like 25 to 50% more expensive than non-organic food for the same food choices, which is the clear disadvantage of eating organic. The advantages are the people who are very anti-organic food will say that there aren't advantages because they aren't proven. Like, there isn't enough scientific evidence to claim benefit to eating organic. But really, like, there is enough to say that there are some advantages. One being the non-use of pesticides in crops or with animals that are organic meat. And the haters of organic food will say, and by the way, just so you know where I'm coming from, I probably eat 80 to 90% non-organic food on the basis of cost, and that I don't think these advantages are big enough to sway me. But back to the pesticide point, not having pesticides is an advantage of organic food. It's super hot in here, by the way. I gotta control my heat. I'm kind of flustered. Are pesticides bad for you? There have been studies that have shown that certain specific pesticides that do show up in some crops have led to an increased chance of a child having autism or ADHD or even a decreased IQ intelligence in women who ate non-organically or who consumed that specific pesticide. Conclusive? No, but evidence for the case? Yes. In the realm of meat and using pesticides in meat, first there's growth hormones, steroids being injected into the animal, which then by eating it, some small percentage of that you are going to store in your body, in your fatty tissue, which is a downside. I'm trying to think of the other one. pesticides in like spraying animals or animal feed or whatever to keep the bugs out of there actually leads to an increase in like pesticide resistant bacteria, which the meat will then have and then you will consume. I have eaten 99.9% non-organic meat my entire life and I'm fine. However, sample size 1 and continued research in the scientific community on organic versus non-organic food. So does it make sense to eat organic food if you have the money, if cost isn't an issue? Yeah, it might, but are you gonna die if you don't? No, absolutely not. And we're talking like produce and meat right now. When we talk about chocolate, when we're talking about Reese's versus Justin's, I don't care if you eat organic or non-organic. Like, this is gonna be a very small percentage of your diet, eating sweets like this. So the fake health effect and the fact that these are on an energy level and on a macro level almost identical is what you need to know. All right? I'm back. I feel like I'm shaking the rust off. We got a good episode tomorrow, like really exciting. I'm pumped about the image and the comparison in general. I think it's awesome. 5 episodes this week. Thank you guys for watching. I don't even remember how to do this. Question of the day: do you eat organic? Tell me, give me like a yes or no and a short reason, or if you want to type a long reason, awesome, do it. All right, that's it. Remember guys, your body is still counting macros, even if you are not.